of our fantasy draft series, and I simmed. I forced the loss, and whenever I simmed, this most retarded thing happened. Fucking Patrick Mahomes and real Madden and like real football. It's rare for someone to get injured. In Madden 17, you sim something, you can in a season you can have over 10 players injured. Like, I don't understand that. So let's go see for, I don't know where to look at the injury report. Look, it's I have 4 players injured. Our left tackle freaking injured for 3 weeks. Freaking Patrick Mahomes dislocated his knee. What the frick? Matt Forte broke his hand. The Matt Forte, because he's not even our starting running back. This Chris Artist Payne, or Cameron Artist Payne, you guys wanted me to trade, so I am going to trade him. We're going to see what teams are interested in him, and if no teams are interested in him, I'm probably just going to release him. Not having much luck. Well, no one likes this guy. I want to choose him out for today. I know he's hurt, but I don't want him. No. Alright, well, if you look at our team, as you can see here, left guard's out 3 weeks. At least it wasn't someone like Julio Jones or Adrian Peterson or something like that. Or Charles Clay. Alright, well, we're gonna get into this game. We're playing the who are we playing? We're playing Saints. This thing's to see who won, see who lost. Chiefs, Bucks, Bills, 49ers, Bengals, Cowboys, Seahawks, Browns. Alright, let's play this game. So, I hope you guys like that rebuilding on the Broncos. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing another one. Don't know what team yet. If you're watching this right now, you can comment what team you want me to do. But if I don't even have something to mute my mic.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Saints going up against the Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. Between the New Orleans, I'm Brandon Guyton, and Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their veteran quarterback out of Oklahoma State. It's Brandon Weeden.
A former first-round draft choice, a career has not gone exactly as planned, but because of his ability to throw the football,
I don't know if you guys can hear me right now. I hope you can. I hope you're actually seeing this.
Now Weeden. He's got time. Pressure from his right, and he goes
Alright,
down.
so they get a sack.
On his back. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this.
Unfortunately, the first time we start cursing Palmer, he gets injured.
Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization.
Alright, get that. Let's
the key
go.
is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in.
It's now 3rd and 18.
Level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Weeden.
Get another sack.
And taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's how to pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
All right. Let's start this.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
I mean, a Fuller Jones
Here's
can
Palmer to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Okay, this is
right.
bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Oh,
Oh, I should have thrown it.
Right
No! I should have thrown it to frickin'. Why?
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Damn
The
it.
Saints offense now as they get ready to
I was just trying to throw it away. They get it.
3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
Ooh,
Jones
destroyed.
has it over the middle. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. One back is Lacey. And he'll get it up the middle. Eddie Lacy.
Like how?
See you later. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Would you guys be mad if I went
His
freaking
second
0 and
touchdown
16?
on the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken at his 4.
Ooh, destroyed. That probably could have been a fumble, so I'm glad.
And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down.
I don't like that. Like how? Like why would they do that? Just go for the frickin' sack.
9 yards to go. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Palmer. Trying to lay one up deep.
Please, Julio Jones. Yes, Julio Jones. Yes.
It's a big play for the Giants on third down. 47 yards. These coaches told us they wanted to take the top off this defense. They wanted to be able to stretch them downfield. They showed it pretty well there.
And they knew that if they were able to do that, it would open up.
Damn, I didn't see that,
but
nigga.
how did they truly get it done? Practice in the previous
Alright,
week,
that was okay. Good.
sure
I
they
thought
had
that
a
was on
plan
Adrian Peterson.
fine-tuned before they put it into effect in the game.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On second.
Oh, Julio Jones beat a man.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Oh, Julio.
Julio Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
All right.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now the return, Rashad Green. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Yes. And we'll accept it.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and
What?
show it.
This should have been an interception.
Here this go around. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down. On the ground, this is Lacy.
Ooh, crap,
And he
dude,
is
Eddie
swallowed up
Lacy.
right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And quickly the starting
So got our
11 now for the New
defense.
York defense.
When Derek Johnson entered the league as a first-round draft pick, he was known as an outside linebacker with a lot of speed. He's evolved into one of the best inside linebackers in the NFL.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. He finds
Dang it.
Sanders. 17 yards on the pickup there, and also a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacy. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
Slips past
Oh,
him.
no.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
Out
The
here,
way he
Eddie
goes after
Lacy.
the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
If that would have been our pass, would have been exact seconds.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Back to throw here. And he finds Julius Thomas. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone
I don't know how
presence,
they're doing this.
and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Whedon.
Oh.
Here's incomplete. He was trying to hit Rashad Green. And it's second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
I'm not going to blitz him.
Back to the ground. It's Lacy. And he's going to
Maybe I
get hit
should.
at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. A really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defense...
Yes, get a sack.
Down. He's sacked back into 24. The Pro Bowler, Calais Campbell, in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try
Taking
the
the
field
field
goal.
goal.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Damn.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? And almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line.
Ooh, use your
drop.
drop.
Defensive front, creating a new line of scrimmage.
Let's go, AP.
And creating a lost yardage possibility. I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet. Some runs are blocked so well.
I want AP to be like the best running back in the league. Like of stats this year.
Really well done.
On second down, Peterson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down, here's a run with Peterson.
Oh yes, truck everyone. Truck everyone, AP. Everyone.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And we'll go with the split screen.
And now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all.
Damn, I should have just
got around there. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They give it to Peterson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout.
All right, so there's a 2-minute warning. We're gonna.
A reminder coming up at halftime. Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. On 2nd down, Palmer being chased out left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now Palmer. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland.
Well, I
All
get
right,
what he
well,
was
we're
trying
throwing
to
another
do.
interception
He's
because we
moving
don't
to
know
his
how to
right
play
and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's Whedon. Throwing over the middle.
Should have figured
and it's
intercepted that.
incomplete. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And now it's 2nd down.
I don't know.
It's a
Did he like
tried and true
overthrow
formula. I don't
under
think
the
it'll change
line?
for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Jones.
Missed.
It will not go down. Marvin Jones.
You actually kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Are you actually freaking kidding me?
4 yards. And the Saints.
No, how did not one of those guys tackle him? One, I was on there, so that should have been a freaking interception. 2, so he breaks that, runs right into a guy, freaking spins on him. This is dumb. Honestly.
6 to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the
here we
touchdown,
go.
it's Zerline. He'll cross the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good...
He's got a man complete. And that one results in 35 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end. So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, it's Palmer. The left side completion to Jones. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
All right,
as we head toward halftime.
I'm just going to give it to
Play action. It's Palmer rolling to his right. That's complete.
touchdown, holy jump. That's freaking
Take it
good.
on in for a giant touchdown. Julio Jones in the final.
Oh no, please don't miss this.
I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on.
Let's give him a
much
back.
more, all
Just
right,
if we
guys,
can.
let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
That's unfortunate.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one.
Intercepted. Oh, this should have been an interception for fucking stats.
Incomplete.
Come on,
So
I
we
need
have reached
stats.
halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. Jeez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water? Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. 3rd quarter now.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kicker commits the kicker's cardinal sin. He kicks it out of bounds. Throwing now, Palmer on 1st down. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Like, why do they have to? I don't understand why they have to do that. Like, then, like, what am I'm screwed because I can't throw to anyone else. I can't, like, look and see if anyone else is going deep or, like, anyone else is open because all my offensive linemen are gone.
In order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football.
God, dude.
In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You could hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away. The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly.
Come on!
Intercepted. A 3rd interception for Palmer. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed.
This is why I'm not freaking starting Carson Palmer. This is freaking why. He's terrible.
Back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They'll try to get the offense going with Lacey. And he is going to lose yardage
Freaking
here.
Carson Palmer's older than a freaking salty, freaking stale freaking cracker.
Johnson made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Used speed to get to the backfield. Now, a bulked-up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
Now Whedon. And this one hauled
Please be a flag on the offense. Please be a flag on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Let's freaking go.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Here's Whedon. And incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We couldn't have picked that up.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Saints defense ready to set up shop again here. And the interception the last time, their third takeaway of the game, Charles.
They're just flocking to the football so well. And not only are they doing that, they're
This is
making big-time
pissing me
plays
the
and
fuck
taking
off.
it away from them. Big hits, big plays. They're looking very good in this ball game.
You said flocking, flying to the football. Coaches always use that, don't they?
They really do. It's almost as it goes back to the old, when they click off the frame at the end of the play, they want to see all 11 defensive guys in that picture.
And he'll get this
Damn.
past the 45 to the 47. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just
Go
goes over the
AP.
top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Really good, solid run right there, and they did it from a 4-wide receiver set. And if you're an offensive coordinator, they used to tell people,
We're gonna
hey,
have
we're gonna throw the
stretch.
football. Now they use 4 receivers on the field to spread things out, give them more running lanes and more options, and also it usually takes the bigger defenders off the field, makes the defense lighter.
There's gonna be a
and easier
fucking
to
hole,
run
you
against.
bitch.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go
There ain't no
backwards
fucking
to
hole
the
there.
13-yard line.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
Now they'll throw it with Palmer.
Please.
And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. Now Palmer on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right.
After all the preparation, all
Please
the
be a flag on
practice,
the
a
defense.
play like
Please
that will
be a
actually
flag on the
break your heart.
defense.
They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end
Fucking
zone.
great.
A
That's
big time
legit
drop.
fucking great.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal.
Fuck this shit.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Please.
That is caught. It's
Yes!
on the line.
Let's fucking go!
For a giant touchdown.
Woo!
Jack Doyle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. And you don't see the fake field goal often. Here it works for a touchdown.
And sometimes you see it called in the biggest stages. How about a couple of years ago, Packers-Seahawks, and the Seahawks trying to rally, fake field goal, help them win it and go to the Super Bowl.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
All right, we're up by 4.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
1st and 16.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he just gets
Why are
rid
you
of
throwing it
throws
out?
away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And incomplete
Yes, he
there.
drops
A
it.
nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Left side here to
No,
Sanders.
come on, how
And
does
he's got
get
a first
that?
down as he's up to the 48. Needed 16, they got 17 on third down. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination defensive.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Will Tye, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. And New York set to take the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps
Truck, please, just jump one person.
The run pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Look, one thing I think is totally like dumb
20 now for Peterson.
is there are so many flags. Every 3 plays, there's going to be a flag.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
And it's usually on you.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now Palmer on first down. It's caught left side, Bolden.
And
And
it's
he
just
is
a
out of
flag.
bounds inside the 30.
Great.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer
No, Julio
yardage
Jones, you're
situations,
going freaking
tougher to
deep.
execute and pick
This
up
is what's
first
gonna
downs.
happen. That's what's gonna frickin' happen. Julio frickin' Jones. Julio
It's a
frickin'
pickup of
Jones.
33 yards. And it'll give the Giants a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme
You gotta get
arrogance with you
AP
and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some
Go
interceptions?
AP! You're safe! Breaking freaking tackles!
Giant touchdown.
Touchdown!
Adrian Peterson. And how about that giving us our 5th lead change of the game? It's been back and forth.
No doubt about it, and right now, they're ahead, but they can't relax at all because if we've had 5 lead changes, I'm kind of betting on a 6th.
Yeah, we might see a 6th. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being
Yeah, you
down
tackled him,
on the
Emmanuel
scoreboard because
Sanders.
now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now a 10th carry here for Lacy. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost two there. And it's third down.
The defense run that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Now Whedon. And he's got his man
He's
in
out.
stride, complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and
Yes.
that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Are you
And
serious?
this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And our focus now moves to Adrian Peterson. And the numbers show the improvement. And this is kind of what we thought we would expect to see from him. I know we overanalyze these things sometimes, but what switch? What's flipped that switch?
Sometimes I think when you're as great as he is.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops
Holy
it up.
balls,
It's
AP.
almost like baseball. Guys
I
like
like legit want to see that. Like he has good room, like pretty good. They just coming for the freaking big hit. What I don't understand is what made him fumble. Good thing that guy was there to pick up the ball.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Alone to the right is Jones. They go play action here on first down. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete.
Freaking go, Julio Jones.
And touchdown, New York. Julio Jones. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Giants add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points.
All right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Here's Whedon. And a quick throw here. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Sanders has it over the middle. And
Damn.
he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
We should have gotten that.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old.
Ooh.
You're only
Crap,
65.
he's injured.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
He isn't on the field anymore.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see.
Let's see the injury report. Yeah, we don't need to see this. Saints. Is that for the game? They have Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, is that why? Makes sense. Brandon Ross. We'll have to see their team.
After this. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That's caught. It's Thomas. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Back to throw here. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert. And then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what.
All right, let's see. Are they going? They are going for 2. So a field goal.
Make that onside
Ties
kick
it up.
decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard and the time left on the clock, as you noted? So many things to go through.
Yes.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
New York
We're just going to get AP some extra
they
yards.
Have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They run again with Peterson. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. 7 yards remain now on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushes over it.
Now, that's just not right.
Go AP, let's
Have
go.
a first down here at about the 40. Now hang on here. Timeout called. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out
Ooh,
themselves.
AP, he's still getting the first down though.
Midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at
Yeah,
the
he's
50.
still getting the
So
first
quite the turnaround in this one from a week ago. And in the meetings, I made a faux pas of asking, hey, did he tweak something last week? Because we thought he just didn't look the same, but he's fine.
And I was so glad you asked that question. I mean, you had to take the brunt of the whole thing, and, of course, I sold you out on it. But
Took one for the team.
You knew I was there with you, right? It was a legitimate question, though, because last week,
Let's
we
try and
didn't
get
see
AP
what we're
in
seeing
our
today.
rushing
The
touchdown.
quickness to the hole, the ability to make cuts, the good vision. We didn't see any of that. He seemed a little bit sluggish in last week's game. Not so this week. Whatever the preparation.
Oh
Look at
no.
this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off
That's
by the
why.
linebacker,
Oh,
Jarrell
no.
Freeman. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running back.
Last play, this is the last play. Oh, they spiked it.
Nowadays.
They spiked it.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperate. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really.
Alright, we do get the W. That's great. We are now 1-1. Let's see the stats and let's see the Saints roster. I want to see like why this Brandon Whedon's playing, because it seems like they had Jimmy Garoppolo as their starting. Let's see. Alright, so let's see the stats roster. Let's go to QB. Saints. So they did have Jimmy Garoppolo starting, and then he got hurt. Then they had Scott Tolzien starting, then he got hurt. So Brandon Whedon is starting. For a frickin' 69 overall, he definitely put on a heck of a game. Marvin Jones. Let's see, let's go to the injury report. Let's see, let's go through all the teams and see who got hurt. Broken wrist. Ooh, Tyrod Taylor is hurt. And Willie Snead out. For the Jets, Lions, Vontae Davis. That's not bad. Robert Kelly for the Packs. Panthers, Zach Zenner. Amelio and Trent Richardson out. Patriots, Donta Hightower and Amir Abdullah out. Raiders, Melvin Gordon and Miles Jack out. Dan Lewis for the Rams. Ravens, not really any players. Stephon Diggs is hurt. Kurt Coleman and Danny Woodhead is hurt. Jordan Reed and Todd Gurley are hurt. It's not good. Titans, Andy Dalton. Ooh, look at this. Sam Bradford's out. It seems like their starting wide receiver, or their starting quarterback, Sam Bradford, is out. Their starting free safety is out. Tyler Lockett is out. Jeez. Rip the Vikings. Paul Perkins. Josh McCown for the Broncos. Browns, no injury on the Browns. Ooh, seems like their backup quarterback is hurt. And Keenan Allen is hurt. He's only out for 3 weeks. No people for the Cardinals, no for the Chargers. Chiefs, John Ross is out. Colts, Deshaun Jackson's out. No Cowboy. Wait, there were Cowboys. Seems like all their backups. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoy. We're actually gonna get this guy. Alright. This is what our team's looking like. Julio Jones, all these people. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys in a couple minutes, maybe like 20 minutes for our next rebuild. Hope you guys come and watch, and I will see you later. Bye.